Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
Bring that fire
to another episode of the MudPolitical podcast. I go by the name of Mikhail Lapred. Jay's here. Soundman's here. Nina making us look crispy. And we have a very special guest here today. I've been trying to get her on the show for a minute. You know, our schedules and things like that. You know, it's really, you don't be texting back. You know how you be. Let's move on. Nia, how you doing today? No, how you doing today?
That's where it starts. And maybe that'll be a topic of discussions, but niggas always want to lie on you.
My gosh.
I'm not that person. I text back, so. But now that we've got that out of the way, okay, now we can continue in truth. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. How come when y'all say stuff, it's truth, and we say stuff, it's lies?
Because we have no reason to lie.
Men don't have a reason to. That's not true.
Right.
Damn.
I've seen them all.
I done had to stop myself right and said, we don't got a reason to. That would have been the lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
I know what I speak.
Keep it going, nigga. We have no reason to lie.
You damn right we don't.
And that's what you're going to stick to.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, that's a man who is committed to the lie.
Did not.
There's a difference. There is a difference.
True.
There's a difference. The commitment, because at least he'll die with the lie. It'll be like it is purple outside. It is purple. He'll die saying it's purple outside.
Hey, it wasn't me. Shaggy. He was the originator of I'm gonna commit to the lie.
Deny.
She caught me on camera. It wasn't me. It couldn't have been me. I was at the house. Not this one, the other one. Shit. Oh, fuck.
But yes, and now, so moving on.
How you living?
Everything is good.
Good.
I got no complaints. I'm up.
You up?
I'm above ground. Every day above ground's a good day. So
10 toes down. I like that. That's man. How you doing, Jay? Man, it's been a minute. It's been a week.
It has been a fucking week.
Yeah, man. Is it anything in particular happen this particular week?
Yeah, my boss told me that they won't be able to continue my job full time.
Oh, shit.
After this grant is up in June.
Are you serious?
Yep.
This Carroll County?
Carroll County.
These motherfuckers.
I was leaving anyway, though.
Oh,
that ain't the point, though. No, that ain't the point.
No, you understand. When he came in my office Monday, and he was like, I need to talk to you about the grant. He was looking all sad and shit. So I'm looking at him like, what's going on? He was like, we're not continuing the grant full time. The state won't do it because you don't have enough kids. They want me to work with like 30 kids.
Oh.
At one time?
I don't even see 30 kids in a month.
That's the caseload they want you to have?
Yeah. So they just trying to get rid of all these juvenile programs.
Damn.
So,
not the kids.
Yeah, it's all good. When he told me that shit, like, all this weight just fell off me. And I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
You got to deal with these badass kids no more?
I'm like, God, because I was looking, like, I wasn't looking for a way out because I was planning my route and shit.
Yeah.
But when he told me that, I'm like, oh, I could leave earlier, nigga. Like, thank you, G. Like, this is a blessing. But, everybody all sad and shit. He was sad. I had to tell him. He was leaving the office with his head down. I had to pat the judge on the back like, Judge, it's all right. Trust me. We going to be good. I'm fine. But,
damn.
Yeah, that shit happened this week. So
damn, man.
So the week my daughter is born, like, that's my last week at work. Full time.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a part-time grant,
and
I guess he think I'm gonna stay. Yeah, but I ain't doing that shit.
Nah, can't go for that.
Yeah, they gonna cut all my benefits.
What's next then? If that's not that, what's next?
Oh,
is pod taking off? That's what's next, nigga.
Shit. Should be take off tomorrow.
You feel me?
But now, Courtney sent me some at-home jobs and shit.
Oh, okay.
That pay well.
That's good.
See, that's what you need, man.
Be
Niggas don't need to be outside anyway, for real, man.
Yeah, well, it don't matter.
It's COVID.
It don't matter in Georgia.
Yeah. It does matter in Georgia.
No, it don't, nigga. It's
All-Star
Weekend. It's All-Star Weekend.
Hey, your mayor out here, goddamn, talking about, it's a TV event. There is no need to come to Atlanta to party at all. And niggas said, shit.
Bitch, fuck you. They out, bro. Niggas get
Little does
fresh,
she know, all of Detroit is down here.
niggas
right
getting
Oh my
fresh cuts
God.
and shit.
Yeah.
now. Yep.
I'm on Instagram today. I just see niggas just
Right.
in the camera.
Yeah.
No.
So they got their line. They getting ready for this weekend.
Hell no, man.
I don't know where the fuck they probably going to Magic City.
Every strip club is still
Yeah,
open.
Yes.
yeah, because all that shit open.
So are the strip? Have you been into a strip club? Anybody since this pandemic has started? No one's this reckless.
Nah.
This is why I fuck with y'all.
It's too
Y'all niggas
close.
ain't stupid.
It's too
Yeah, you
close.
gotta think about this,
The
bro.
club, you can like get your little side part, but strip club, yeah, that's too
Yeah,
close.
you can get.
How do you
can get-
explain that at home?
You get coronavirus, hepatitis,
Right.
chlamydia, all that shit in one place. Like, nah.
Like, this is bullshit.
And you know them bitches don't got no mask on. They need to put a mask over their goddamn coochie and shit. They should come out. They should come out on
Look at Nina,
stage.
she's tired of this shit. She's sick of this shit
They
already.
should, they should come out on stage with the goddamn mask with bikini on.
Oh my god.
That's coronavirus appropriate.
Like an N95 down there. This got the filter. No, it's fine. It's got the filter.
Yeah. Keep all that pussy juice,
Yeah.
God damn.
all the pussy corona
But
juice
you know,
out the
they
way.
always argue that it cleans
it
itself. So what are you supposed to do about that?
Well, in certain. Well, let's just move on. Let's move on.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
Let me.
Alright.
Sheesh.
Bad from that.
You know, I was starting to get into the bag. Oh my goodness. It started off like this. What are we doing? Oh my god. You know, I'm glad you're here though, because we had some. God damn it! Put your hand down, Jay.
Wait. How
Yes.
you doing, man? You all right? You good?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, how's your week
he
been?
He gets upset if we don't ask him.
I do not get upset.
Oh, no.
All I
Yes,
did.
how's your
No.
week?
You can move it back.
Oh, I don't really know what this.
There we go. You're good.
You gotta be like right up on that bitch.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. My week
Quite
was
invasive.
Yeah.
good. It's quite
I'll come
invasive.
to you. You don't come to me.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now my week was good, man. You know, probably gonna start a new gig soon, next week or so.
Okay.
Cause you know, fuck these white people.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just had a conversation with my coworkers about that shit.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
a
way
good
up
conversation to
here.
have.
Oh yeah, we having lunch next week about that shit.
Yo, ain't it just nice when you and your black coworkers get together
Oh,
over fuck the
my
white man?
Bruh.
It's amazing when you work at the same job.
It's
And you're
only
like, yo, fuck these folks.
It's only
man.
like
Fuck
4
them.
of us, so you know we be
Bruh.
goddamn.
Y'all
We
be,
be tight. We be recognized and shit. Like you see this motherfucking shit.
bruh. It's nothing that feels more unifying, man, than a few brothers in the job. You know, hey
Feel
man,
so
look, yo,
safe.
y'all both seeing the same shit. Like you seeing these motherfuckers over here? Mm-hmm. Yep. You saw that shit too, right? Yep. Yeah. Let's all quit together,
Yep. And that's what's happening.
bruh. Every time, bruh. I'm gonna be honest, man. I left a good amount of jobs in my life, and like 85% of the time I leave a job, like 3 niggas leave right behind me. It's like a clockwork. I don't know what it is. I think I'll just be galvanizing the troops on some pro black shit. They be like, yeah, you know what? We don't need this shit. I'm like, I don't want you to like follow my shit because I be out here fucked up sometimes. But, you know, it's not. I don't always be set up, but I just be gotta go. You know, like don't follow me. Shit, you
the
will.
motto to live by. I don't always
I
be
just
set
have an
up, but-
uncanny ability to find it to fall into another gig. I don't know if you do. I don't know. I mean,
Right.
shit, you got to determine that for yourself. They said, look, man, he's right. We don't need this bullshit.
I told you,
we
Malcolm.
can start our own shit. I said, you're right. We can.
I told you, Malcolm, bro.
And then I
follow
leave,
you.
and then them niggas never call me again. They call me for like 3 days afterwards just to talk shit.
Dang.
I'm so glad we left. Yeah,
Talk
me
shit
too. But
about
I'm about to
white
start a
man.
new gig. So what y'all finna do?
We thought you was our leader.
Yeah. See, that's on the part time. Not see. I got to still pay things.
Right.
Shit costs. Goddamn. But nah, man. I'm glad you're here though, because we had topics the last couple weeks, and I literally thought about you, and I was like, man, she needs to answer these questions.
Well, I'm ready.
Question number 1.
Yeah, go.
We talked about this. Was it 2? Maybe like last show or the show before? Where well, Courtney actually posed a question. That like he asked like, hey, so would you rather someone that you're dating be caught cheating with a man or a woman? Would that matter? Which one? And why would it matter? If so, go.
Okay. and not to step on any LGBTQ,
Step on
etc. toes.
We actually
but
have the most politically correct podcast.
I would personally rather see my man cheating with a woman because me as a person could probably rationalize that because I heard.
Talk about it. What'd you hear?
Right, I heard that men cheat more for the physical aspects of it. Obviously, there are other things, but typically when they cheat with a woman, it's for the physical aspects of it. If you're with a man, you have now gone beyond my scope of even just like it's like you totaled the car. Like I can't do anything with you.
Damn,
It's like okay,
all the airbags.
if I hit a bumper, I could repair the rim. I could put the new tire on. You know, you're cheating with another girl. We're definitely gonna figure it out. Like what went wrong, and then there's levels.
True.
So like husband. Okay, sir, you know, everybody makes mistakes. You got like one good little scratch off, like, oh, you had a moment. All right. For better or for worse.
Hey, this
let's
goes out to her
figure it out.
next husband. You got one time.
You
Make it count.
get-
Make that shit count.
If Jesus, if
You
the
better make that
Lord-
shit amazing
Yeah.
that one time.
And it better be with somebody where I'm like, I can see why you. I can kind of
It
see why you
never
did
is.
that.
It never
Right.
is. I'm
It
be
wouldn't
honest
be.
with you. It's just
So,
with
but that's
any
what I
old
said.
bitch.
I heard it's physical. So we're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna unpack why you did what you did,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely gonna be some repercussions for your actions.
Yeah.
But if it's with a dude, I can't do nothing with that. If it's with a woman, I could be like, okay, and then I could try to figure that out. And also, yeah, I'm just like, nah.
Would you be mad if she was bad?
Ooh.
See, there's levels to that too.
Okay, let's talk about it. We're here.
Because bitches can be bad, but at the same time, like they still can't be better than you sometimes. Because sometimes you could. Now this I
Let's
know.
talk about this.
Right, this I know is truth.
Let's talk about
So you
it.
can literally see a woman in a bar or whatever. She looks so good, blah, blah, blah. You sit down and talk to her, it's like air is streaming out. Like she has nothing to offer. She has nothing to say. And men, a lot of men need a lot of help. So it's just like, oh, she can do nothing for me. So it's like, oh, I want to fuck her so I can feel like a man, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
But she really can't cook for me. She really can't clean for me. She really can't help me with my business plan
She
and
can
all
make
that
no
stuff.
hush puppies, nothing.
Yeah, she can't do
Damn.
anything. She can't, she can't do anything. So it's like, I beautiful women, I love them. I celebrate them all day. But at the end of the day, like, if they don't have what I have, then I'm still like, thank you for your time. And then let's move on.
Damn. So, damn. You gave me a lot to unpack there because I heard everything and I was like, I slick felt like, oh man, this is hitting me. You're like, damn, maybe I'm not shit. She said a lot of men need a lot of help, and me and Jay looked at each other like, yikes, we might need help.
Is that us, nigga?
I said, oh shit,
What
do I?
What do we need to do?
I don't know. I feel like something's undiagnosed wrong with me, nigga. Where's house we need him now? See, because when we asked that question, I think what you said. What did you say? Do you remember what you said?
I don't remember what I said, but
Well, then what's the question? What's the answer? Maybe you didn't get a chance to answer. You probably did.
I probably didn't because y'all niggas just be.
I don't think you got a chance to answer.
y'all niggas just be fucking going.
Yeah, I think I answered it. Cordy answered. I don't think you even said anything.
I'd be pissed off with both, bro. At both. Either way.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be more or less.
I mean, if it was with a woman, I'd be less. I'd be like, well, whatever.
Is it? And why is
I
that?
know.
Why is
Hold on, what you
that?
said?
Said a stud.
Oh, if it's a stud,
Damn.
me and her gonna have to fight.
Okay.
That bitch wear a dick.
Oh.
She got a whole dick on, bitch. I got one too. So we gonna throw hands.
Oh
like,
my god, that's
Nah,
hilarious.
Well, yeah, I'd be pissed at both, but I let if it was a woman. All right, whatever. You get your little shit off.
That's
Yeah.
terrible. That is because I think it brings up the question of like how men don't really perceive like women's sexuality. And I saw this TikTok of this girl, and the dude was like, "You need dick in your life. It's gonna fix." And she was like, "Well, have you ever tried dick? Well, how do you know it's not gonna help your life?" And yeah, of course, it gets real quiet. So I'm just like,
I know that shit wouldn't fix my life.
okay then. So it's like, well,
shit
why
don't
is that a solution for us? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's the freedom of sexuality. So Right? Is it me
True.
today?
Dudes be
Maybe.
waiting on the back and forth for sure. Like, maybe this is the day she realizes she wants to hang back out with someone like me. You know. I mean, I feel like there's definitely dudes out there that go out of their way to try to like sway, like the same way like people that are like you hear about like certain people like turning people out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's straight dudes going out their way
With
to
the
like
flag.
to bring women back.
No, they do. They do. I know niggas
Like
like
out
that.
of their way, like I'm gonna see how many I can bring
wow.
back to the side, this side. You know
Yeah, I
what
know
I'm saying?
niggas like that, bro. They tried.
But were they gay then if they do that? They come back?
No, they wasn't. They was just. It was a phase.
They were just playing around. I don't know. I mean, I have no answers for this, but it's. She's
We
like,
need-
oh shit.
I know.
We need
Well,
one
She's
of
like
those
the
girls
LGBT.
on-
No,
We need one of those girls on
they're
the pod,
powerful
bro.
people.
Well, I just feel like, you know, it's particular to every person. It's,
Okay.
you know, case by case. That's what
Okay.
I would say. Because like you said, some women do just kind of want to explore and just figure it out. Some women are just having a bad day and they're like, I'm over it. You know what I mean? And then there are women that are really like, no, I enjoy women. I enjoy men. And then there's some women that are like,
Greed.
I was
Greed.
enjoying a woman at this moment and I just so happened to meet a man at this moment and that's what I'm choosing. So...
I feel like men have a tough time conceptualizing that level of sexual fluidity.
That is
We
true.
really do. Like that shit is like. So you telling me, brother, that you said you like Jerome today
Right.
and you like Sharon tomorrow?
Because that
I
doesn't
don't-
pass.
I don't
in-
understand that.
but
at
that's the-
all.
That shit does not register like to a cisgender, you know, male, as so to speak, right? That's not something that we typically identify with,
Right.
right? Now I don't know why that is.
Because it's not society like
Is
acceptable.
it just societal though?
I mean, and cultural.
Okay, societal.
For
Well,
black
that's-
men, that is like a no. Like once you cross that bridge, you better not come back over it
Said, "I'm
unless
gay
you
now."
found
Oh,
your
shit.
community. I
Right.
mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm like, unless you found your community that will accept that and house
Right.
that, and you can like live within that. Otherwise than that, no. Like you said, if you made out with a guy in college, sir,
You gay now.
yes, take your flag and go.
They can't come back.
Meanwhile, white dudes get to do a lot of like
That's
actual like gay things, and like I'm not gay.
exactly.
What? Nah.
I
But-
still consider them gay.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They all got wives and shit.
yeah,
and
like
like
that's another
6
thing.
kids. You know.
Oh, that is so terrible. What are you gonna tell the kids? Daddy taking dick now. Like
He
what
goes
the
back
fuck?
and forth.
Yeah, like Daddy going to Jerome house tonight.
But no, but a lot of like you see at least. I mean, I've heard of it at least like from people that I've met. Like, you know, like, oh yeah, I tried it, I didn't like it. I'm like, you get
Nah.
as black dudes, you don't get the chance to try some shit and just not like it and come back.
no.
Once you tried it, it was over for you, fam. Boy,
Oh, what Tank said?
oh, what did Tank say?
Uh-oh.
Was it? Oh yeah, Tank did say you could sleep with a dude and not be gay, and then
oh no.
wait,
Right,
did,
twice.
wasn't Tank the one that had the transgender woman? I don't see. I'm out here starting rumors. I have
Okay.
no idea. I have no idea. That's just what I thought I heard on the Breakfast Club one time. It could have been anybody though. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
man,
it
that
was
was probably
him.
just Charlamagne.
It might have
talking
been.
Shit,
know
bro.
who it was? It was Malik Yoba. That's who it was.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah,
Malik
yeah.
Yoba. That's who
He
did
had a
that.
transgender woman?
Oh, that
Yeah.
nigga. That nigga got on there and defended himself.
He did. Malik Yoba.
That nigga was
And
like,
what did he say?
I don't know
'Cause
exactly.
I'm like,
I don't know exactly, but
I've never heard of this.
but it was kind of like he was like, yeah,
He said-
yeah. I love anything.
He's
with-
on. He's on the transgender women are women kind of thing.
Yeah, I love
Right.
anything that gets breast and
okay.
yeah.
The form of a woman that, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. That's interesting.
So that means mannequins and all that other shit too.
I don't
That's
know.
right. The dude who was beating people up in Cool Runnings. Yeah, and further. God damn it. God damn it, Nina.
I got something for all you big girls.
Yo, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Why y'all do that, bro? Shit. Oh, if you gonna do it, keep it locked. If you gonna say it, keep it straight.
Hey, I will, y'all.
All right, you got it. Go ahead.
Are we ready? I got something for all you big girls who ready to get rid of that cellulite. Hit my girl up, Erica McLaren, Midget Mac. Bodied by LLC on Instagram. She'll get all that cellulite out. She'll trim your sides. She'll do all that shit for a nice little fee. Hit her up on IG. I'm done.
But so, when is it? Okay, so say you're, seeing someone, right? Say you're seeing a young gentleman, right? Mm-hmm. A young lad.
You seem stressed.
She started breathing hard.
Relax, it's okay.
Said a young gentleman. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Where? So you guys are things are going well. Mm-hmm. When is it the right time, or like in what way would you want an official relationship to be proposed, so to speak? Like, is it like how does that progression really even go? You know what I'm saying?
This is a beautiful question.
Like, is it some, do you want to go to prom with me fucking gesture out here?
Yeah,
like,
because we don't know. Because we the ones that got to fucking ask, and we don't know.
And honestly, I don't think you should. That's my opinion. But that you don't
think you should what?
I don't think you should add, like, I'm a grown ass man. Would you be my girlfriend?
You don't think you should do that?
I don't know. I did that in middle school.
Is the camera on my face?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh!
Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna answer the question by myself.
Okay.
But I think it depends. So me and the life that I've lived and the niggas that have stressed me out.
God damn.
I've realized
that shit was hard. Niggas,
because I was like, you know what? I got one mic and I got one chance, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to talk about it. I was like, whoever's listening,
get your shit off every week. Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
This is my day. I got time today.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, I feel like for me, just coming into it, you have to know what you want. So it's two ways. So me, if I'm going into it and I want a relationship, then I'm going to ask like, hey, what are we doing? Like, where do you see this going? Blah, blah, blah. If you're waiting on the dude, then you're kind of leaving it up to chance, up to maybe like, oh, well, he does spend a lot of time with me. I think we're in a relationship. But if you have to question it, then you probably need to, it's a good way to get played and waste your time. And then, yeah. But as far as the man, like I've also heard from men that they know what they want. At the end of the day, they know what they want. So if they don't want any questions about what you're doing on a Saturday night, they're going to be like, excuse me, ma'am, I need you here with me. You are, or not you are my woman, but you and we have something going. I would like to be exclusive in at least certain areas because, not everybody has to be exclusive in everything, but in at least certain areas, or no, we are fully exclusive. We are together.
I mean, but niggas is quick to lock the pussy down. That's easy. Hey, you ain't fucking nobody else, right? Cool.
Right.
That's the first thing niggas do. I'm gonna do whatever, but you good, right? You would just all right, perfect. Niggas is quick to lock the pussy down. Nigga.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're that.
Nobody look at this nigga face.
When you ask on day one, the lady could say no. No, I'm not fucking anybody else. You're the only person that I'm fucking.
Oh,
and that would be true until Saturday night rolls around. She goes out
until she was a player. I like that.
First of all,
go ahead.
Men make women players, but
do we?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's.
Yes, they do.
Let's do a deep dive.
Give us the keys to
Let's
the
do a
car.
deep dive. Hold on. I don't even know if that even sound right. I need to hear
I
more.
Understand, but
I don't understand
it
this.
It go both ways.
I don't understand that.
Like,
oh, okay, yeah. If that's the case, they make us
players
play.
too.
All right, yeah. I'm with them.
But yeah, so I think, if you need to know, then you need to ask those questions. But if a man truly knows what he wants, he will make sure that is made clear to you.
Okay, so
and that is appreciated. I'd just like to say that.
So so you think women generally appreciate a man, a grown ass man, could be 40. Hey, would you go steady with me?
You don't have to say it like you're back in 1925.
I'm just saying. I mean,
yes.
The whole concept to me sounds a little antiquated, in my opinion.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, you don't have to be like,
so you my girl, right?
Yes or no. But you could just be like,
hey. You just tell her like how you feel about it and where you want this to go.
There you go.
That's what I did.
We need vision.
I didn't have to say.
I'm so fucking sick
Well,
of you,
can
Jay.
you be my girl?
I'm so fucking sick of your ass.
You can't. I'm telling the truth, bro.
Nina said, "That's right, Jay. That's right."
I'm just telling the truth, bro. Like,
But he's right.
because no niggas out here saying, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
Right.
But fucking 12-year-olds.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
That's it. If you over 18 and you out here asking girls, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Like, nigga, there's a problem with you.
Don't go that
Like,
far.
no,
Sometimes people ain't got the
no,
words. They just need to know.
No. No, I mean, shit.
They can say.
Don't go up and fucking propose to her. Like, you don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
You gotta do a Twitter proposal.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You gotta do it on Twitter.
That's the new thing.
You gotta do it on the internet.
That's the
wild.
new thing. Niggas probably doing that shit on.
But see,
Yeah,
here's the
niggas
thing.
probably post that shit in their story.
I do remember back in the day though, like the big thing when you had a relationship was being on Facebook. When that shit relationship
Yeah.
status changed,
Yeah, that's true.
that meant it was real. Man, you could be
Boy.
talking whatever second you said in a
That's-
relationship with and you tagged her.
That's some stressful-
Oh shit.
That's
it was a
stressful-
wrap, nigga.
stressful
You was
ass
locked
shit.
up. You was
Stressful ass shit.
But it was a lot of pressure.
When your
bro.
girl finally send that shit to you,
bro, and you
you
don't
like,
want to do
damn.
it yet. You're
and
not
you got-
quite
and
ready.
You gotta act like you don't be on Facebook like that.
Yeah, I opened my Facebook in like
Like,
goddamn
I
3
don't
weeks.
even be on
shit. I
there
don't
like
even-
that. But then she like, I know you seen my
No, I
goddamn
didn't.
request.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Hit yes on that shit.
I forgot my password. We'll refresh it. I forgot the password to my email too. I don't know nothing. That's a lot of steps.
Well, I mean,
I got
now,
two-step verification too. I don't know,
Oh
man.
my God.
I can never get back in.
They ain't posted pics since 2011.
I know it.
but I mean, now it is like if you post your girl on Instagram, then y'all go together.
That's funny,
Like,
yeah.
and if you take them down, then y'all don't go together. So
That's true.
As soon as you see all them pictures,
right,
they took
all them
together,
little cute
But see-
posts
but
gone.
See, that's actually a good segue though, because how do y'all feel about like public relationships in that way, where you are constantly posting, constantly, marking that this is who I'm with, X, Y, and Z,
I
and
think
tagging
it's
those
fucking stupid.
Because the thing for me is I don't want to go through the agony of when that shit ends, and now I look stupid, and now everybody know what's happening in my life. I don't think that's cool.
when they stopped seeing her. In
That's
your
hurt
pictures,
me before. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, now I got to take all these photos down, and now everybody asks me what happened. Bitch, I don't want to talk to you. I don't even. God.
Nigga trying to
But do you?
grieve.
Can I ask a question?
I'm trying to grieve. It's like losing. Go ahead.
What is your
But
question?
ahead.
but do you have
Go
a
ahead.
vision for the people that you are dating?
What you mean?
So you were like, I don't want to take these pictures down because shit didn't work out. I'm like, are you gravitating towards women that you want things to work out?
But that's not the point. I'm simply saying that maybe I'm operating out of fear. Perhaps that's true. Perhaps I'm operating out of fear.
But that's
Perhaps
what I'm saying.
you've uncovered something.
If you're in a relationship, because
Yeah. So you post every nigga you with?
No,
You post every
vulnerable
nigga you with?
nobody's gotten posted because I
Okay.
have realized there's a certain standard that I want. Like, even somebody that I've been dealing with, I was like, if I don't want to show you off like a trophy, like, I really shouldn't be with you.
Wow.
Like-
so if I don't want to put
Like,
you on my
I could
Instagram,
like you and you could be like really cool and like really chill, but I'm like, if I can't be like, if you came through my job and I'd like be ducked off, like that's kind of crazy to me. So
yeah, no, I'm not like that. I wasn't thinking about it.
I know
like
that, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I can tell, like, do I really see you in all aspects of my life? Because to be honest, I'm really not about to deep dive into something with you if I can't see you in all of it.
Ooh,
So
Instagram included.
Instagram included.
Let me
know.
tell you something. None of that shit matter. Instagram, Facebook,
All right,
Twitter.
that-
None of that shit
Talking to
matter.
the man who's about to be married here very
Yeah, none
soon.
of that shit
He's
matter.
about
I
to be
don't-
married soon.
I don't like posting shit on Facebook and
Yeah, I know
Instagram
that.
and shit.
But that's different. That's just how you are as a person.
Yeah.
But I'm saying too, like, if you're one of those people that do like to post and like, because Instagram it's like, yeah, we could all live without Instagram. But it's like, okay, if you are that type of person that like posts and, like you like to show like what you got going on, okay, cool. That person should be able to be a part of that. But for you, you're like, it wouldn't matter if it was like a dog. You would be like, whatever, I don't
I
care.
don't think nobody should be doing that shit.
Yeah. See,
But
that's a whole
that's
different.
that's kind of how I feel too. I feel like it only leaves room. If it's not going to improve the relationship,
Yeah.
then it can only unimprove the relationship.
It only make the shit worse.
That's all I'm saying. If
when you put all your shit out
I don't
there.
think anything stays the same. Either you're improving or you're unimproving. I don't think anything is stagnant, right? So like, if it can't improve it, then like, all it can do is drag it down, then what is the point to me to do this thing that can only, in best case form, not even really even be meeting, like break even? Like it can only really drag it down. It's like there is no point for me to engage in this. Like if you know me, then you know who I'm with.
Yeah.
Like
I can say that's
Instagram
true
is
for
full of
Instagram.
strangers. Like,
Instagram
I don't
is
know
the story
anybody
you
on
wanna
that
paint.
follows me.
Yeah.
I know 100 people on there.
Yeah.
Random motherfuckers be liking my picture
Man,
with me and
random
my
people
girl and
from
shit.
like, I'm like,
Like,
what?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
And now you tagged your girl. All the niggas that are now coming at her because they know who it is now too. That's always weird. You know, if you tag somebody, now they going to her page. Now she getting the attention, the unwanted attention, right? So let's just say you have a decent amount of following and you tag somebody. Now she getting a whole bunch of shit she don't want. That's bullshit.
You just don't tag them.
And they gonna find her, right? They gonna find her. Oh, even if you don't tag her, they probably will find her.
Oh, they gonna creep.
Oh, they're gonna figure it out
Because
man.
she commented somewhere.
They're gonna go to all
They
the
gonna go through
pages.
all the fucking
They're gonna
pictures.
look at all your followers. They're gonna who you follow. I'm gonna find out who this bitch is, and they'll find out, and they'll harass the fuck out that lady.
Dang.
Because people are horrible.
Yes, in conclusion.
The internet's the worst place
people
ever.
are horrible.
Like Twitter might be the worst place on earth.
Oh no.
Like Dave
wouldn't say
Chappelle
that.
did that skit where if like the internet was a place way back in the day, like 04, man, if the internet was a place now, that sketch happened. Oh my God, it'd be way worse.
Yeah.
Like it was bad then, but it was like damn, like they had like the Napster part of the sketch and shit like
Not
that.
the
It was just a
Napster.
fire sale of people running out the store. If the internet was a mall now, though, what do you think that shit would look like, bro? That shit would be like hell.
Yeah.
It would
Like I
actually
said,
be
limits.
hell.
Probably.
Like,
Yeah.
like it would be horrible, bro. Like you couldn't get out, right?
I mean,
It'd be
Call
one of
of
those
Duty
places.
Square.
Yeah.
It'd be the gulag in Call of Duty, bro. Everywhere is the gulag, niggas. Just one fat ass gulag. Hey, all right. So my black business today. I know I move. I'm everywhere. I got Forever Golden Co. So on Twitter, it's Forever Golden Co. Black owned. They make gold jewelry, man. They actually just started. They're doing. I think they got a sale going on right now for like 14 karat rope jewelry, man. So check that out on Twitter if you have a Twitter. It's all available right now. Run and owned by we all know her, man, Lucy, man. At
Okay.
Supreme Lucy. So check that out, man. Forever Golden Co. Check it out. It's dope. Get your drip right. You dig? I'm not gonna lie, man. I had so many important topics to discuss today, and this shit has devolved to so many levels. But I'm so happy because you've made this podcast so great. Thank you for coming on, man.
Hey, I'm
Yeah, this is
happy to
great.
help.
You know, shout out to you, man.
Are you
Shout
coming
out
back
to you.
next week?
If I'm invited, I'll be.
You invited.
Hey.
You invited next week, the week after that.
Uh-oh.
That's
We
good.
got we got 4 mics. Like
We have other mics. That is true.
yeah.
Before we get off, man, I don't know how much time we got. Oh shit, we got some time. All right, cool. So I gotta ask this, guys, because this is something that I was actually talking with my father about this. Well,
bless you.
Thank you.
put it this way, yeah, bless you. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, I was going through like investments and things like that to myself, and going through credit and all these different things that I'm, you have to, educate yourself on as an adult, right? If you want to be prosperous, wealthy, all the different things and aspirations you might have, right? What I found myself asking the question, like, why am I learning this on my own?
Oof.
Like, why did I not get taught any of these things? If you know anything about my background, there's no reason why I feel like I shouldn't have been taught these things.
Yeah, because St. Pius really should have had a curriculum.
That's not even
For like-
not St. Pius, but you're a funny man.
No, like for real. Like
But-
if anybody had a curriculum for like learning how to invest and about money and
But
shit, it should be
It's
St.
not.
Pius.
It's actually not in private schools. I'm thinking more just from my family, my
Yeah.
parents. I'm thinking from like a household education, because that's something you should teach at home. I think. More
That's
than
what I was going
anything.
to say about the St. Pius. They already know how to get there. That's how you
That's
got to
true.
St. Pius.
That's
They
true.
they don't need a class.
Right.
But yes,
Right.
exactly.
Why am
Your
I s-
parents.
Yeah, why am I sitting here having to learn this on my own? And it started to like put me down this path of like thinking of why do I feel like so many of us and black folks, are in this spot where we're having to teach ourselves these things, right? Especially when it comes to money, specifically when it comes to money, right? You know, this thing that everyone spends most of their day just trying to collect, right? How is that the blind spot that we don't teach our kids? The thing that we spend most of our day trying to collect is the thing that we don't teach our kids about, right? Now, obviously, some people just, you know, they're working jobs, they're collecting this money, but they're not keeping it. So there is a level of knowledge, a base level of knowledge that you would need to have in order to pass it on to somebody else, right? But it did get me to think, though, like, you know, it's strange. Sometimes I'll hear, you know, other people and even certain people in my family, not necessarily my direct household, but just people like, you know, cousins, aunts and stuff. Like you hear, you know, my first cousins here, you know, from their aunts and stuff, like, you know, like, you know, I don't want to make it too easy on them. You know, you hear that? Have you heard that before? You know, I don't want to be lazy. I don't want to make things too easy. Like as if there's this subconscious thought process to want to, you know, have some level of struggle. Like some level of struggle is indicative or is you know, something that we need in the black experience in order to be validated. And that we have to have some. You can't make it too easy because then we wouldn't know how to survive. Yeah, if you wasn't struggling, then you wouldn't know. You'd be lazy. You wouldn't know how to make it, right? And I find that to be. If that's the thought, I find it to be a fallacy, right? Because I mean, yeah, I may not be struggling for money, but it's life. I'm a struggle regardless,
right?
Because it's life. But why I got to struggle for money? Right. And I asked all those questions. I sat here and I thought about it. And then I picked up the phone. I called my dad and I told him all that, what I was thinking. Right. And he gave me an answer I didn't expect. Right. As he often does, to be honest with you. He sat back and he said, you know, I can understand how you feel that way. I felt at one point, you know, when he was in college and getting out of college, like, why am I teaching myself these things? My father thought that. You know, my father came from poverty in Florida, right? And, you know, he asked himself those questions in college and outside of it. And it was interesting because he sat and had to think about his family, right? Had to think about, wait, you know, well, my grandfather, his father, you know, couldn't vote till he was 30. Right? It wasn't franchised, it was 55. Right? Which is a wild thought. So what he learned from his father was how to be strong, how to be resilient, how to stay alive, things like that. Money wasn't the thing that he learned. And he relayed this to me, and it made it applicable to me, made it personal to me. He said, look, when you have a black kid, specifically, right? You have a black kid and you're a parent. You're so stuck trying to teach them everything about the world, how to navigate the world, how to leave this world with minimal negative impact, right? And he said specifically, not to make it an excuse, but you almost run out of time to get to the wealth management part. You're so focused on keeping them alive and teaching them how to navigate the society that's not built for them, that doesn't really want them, that it's hard to get to the wealth side, the money side of things. He did make the point that there were people that in his neighborhood when he was young that taught their kids about money, but they had different experiences, obviously, right? They're in different circumstances than he was in. But I thought that was an interesting thing, you know, to hear from him that, you know, I had all these almost like I was casting aspersions on my family. Like, look, why the fuck did you not teach me this? This shit I'm like, if you just put $1,000 in a Roth IRA, Mom, you retirements might be set up at 50. I don't need to worry about retirement. When I was born, that's 60 years. That's a long time, right? I'm gonna have $1 million plus in there in that account. If you kept adding it, oh shit, I'm rich after that, right? Why didn't you do that? You know, and it is an interesting thought. So my question is, I mean, that's something that I kind of went down the rabbit hole of, and I wanted to kind of know what y'all thought of that. Have you guys had those same kind of thoughts and experiences when it came to maybe not even just money, whatever it might be, something that you feel like, was a blind spot, within that upbringing that you feel like was not a blind spot that, they just didn't know was a blind spot that, they just didn't do because of whatever circumstance, whatever factors that may be. So that's my question.
I feel like black parents, like your dad said, they ain't had no time to. The money part was later. They might have wanted to get to that later, but they probably wanted you to figure it out like they figured it out, the money side. But they do got to teach you how to survive in a world in a nation run by these white people. They gotta teach you how to survive, and that shit gonna take the whole 18 years when you at home.
At least.
Yeah. Even after that. So they probably felt like, I learned it on my own. You can do the same thing. They might lead you in the right direction and put things in place to help you or
so you can hopefully get to it faster.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna sit down with you and actually have them conversations. Maybe some will, but a lot of black families won't do that because they got a lot of other shit they gotta worry about. And
it lets you kind of understand how powerful oppression is. Because you put a group of people in a space where they can't even afford to teach their kids about the thing that could actually give them power. They're so focused on teaching their kids how to live that they can't teach these kids how to thrive. Yeah. Boy, that's some power. That's a subtle psychological effect of oppression right there, if there ain't ever one, right? And when you think about it, my dad did bring up an example. Say, a white counterpart of his, right, because white is the standard allegedly in America, right? That it makes it so that if you're a white parent, you have the ability to kind of pick and choose what you focus on.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, for instance, a white guy, I have money, so my focus for my kids is to show them how to manage that money. Because the safety's already taken care of just by being white. Right? I can live just because I'm white. I'm good. All that shit is not even a thought. So it's always easy. It's always funny when white people scoff at the notion of white privilege because it makes them think they didn't work hard for something. But no, it's the fact that no one's actively stepping on your chest while you doing it. Yep. That's the fact, right? I don't know. What do you think?
My personal story. I just I'm learning. It's what a time to be alive.
Right.
Basically, I'm learning that. Yes, I had to teach myself a lot of things. And it wasn't because my mom didn't have the time. It was just because she didn't know to do these things. And it's kind of crazy because, basically, my grandmother grew up on a farm. So, you know how when you're in elementary school, you got to ask them, what was it like in the Great Depression? And my grandma was like, I didn't go through a depression. We had a farm. She was like, we were
lit.
Good. Yeah, she was like, we were good. I had,
we
she
had
had
food.
brothers and sisters. And she was like, we never asked for anything because one, they were making their own clothes. Two, they were farming. It was like, we were good. So my grandmother.
Shout out to that.
My granddaddy was
that's
picking cotton.
That's shit we got to get back to.
Picking cotton.
Before you finish, that's some shit we got to get back to. Because if you have the confidence to know, look, at the end of the day, man, ain't no job, anything. I can feed myself.
Exactly.
Because I'm growing shit outside, fam.
And cows, chickens, all that. So that was her experience.
Food stamps for what? Food stamps outside,
fam. The food is outside.
We good.
Yeah. And so then, my mom, she was the youngest. Oh, excuse me. But so she grew up in a house that was paid for. Technically, my grandmother owned two houses. And sidebar, apparently my granddad paid for my grandmother's first apartment. Wasn't even married to her yet. Just wanted her that bad. He got this lady. Yes, came down to Carrollton, Georgia, and got this lady and said, I'm going to get your apartment and pay for that until they got married. But that's neither here nor there. But
That's
so
probably $50 a month.
right, 25%.
True.
Got
It
this
was a little
50 real
different,
quick.
right? But so yeah, so my mom, grew up in that or whatever. But I guess they never really taught her much about money because everything was pretty much taken care of. Like he had a good job, my grandmother was a nurse, so everything was pretty much taken care of. But nobody really taught her how to keep that on. So when it got to me, I was just like. Not saying I grew up really poor or anything like that, but it was where certain things is like we can't get that today. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just was like, well, I don't like that. I was like, I want to be able to get what I want off the shelf. So I started teaching myself about money because I was like, I don't want to ever be limited by money, and I still don't. And so that's why I work so hard. So I've been teaching myself a lot of things, and I think I'm grateful to say like my mom at this point is being able to like cheer me on and I'm able to teach her and able to teach some other people around me the stuff that I'm learning. But yeah, it is kind of hard because you're like, why am I teaching myself this? Like, I don't know what the heck I'm really doing, but I think this is right. And everybody's like, you're doing so great. Your credit's so good. This is good for you. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, but at the same time, it's like this is a challenge.
You bring something up that a lot of black folks experience, especially when you start to become some level of success on any level, really. How should money go? Money should fall down, right? But oftentimes, from grandparents, parents, it should fall down, right? That's how it should go. Oftentimes, when we get successful, we got to go backwards. That's some wild shit, right? The idea, right, that we typically, when we start getting successful for most black folks, you got to reach back. Mm-hmm. You can't even, you're not even focused on you immediately. Mm-hmm. And it's yet another subtle psychological effect of oppression. Not even psychological, financial, economic, social effect of oppression. Because now it's expected. Man, Jay, if you got $25 million today, and they knew, and your family knew, they'd be like this. Probably most folks would be, at least.
I'd be gone.
No, you're
right.
smart. You're a smart nigga. You be like, hey, they know. Oh shit, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, they wouldn't be.
I'm gonna buy this house on the fly. I got enough.
Yeah.
Hey, how much you want? Cool.
I'd have to send them shit like just anonymously and just out the blue.
Yeah. This nigga sent a paper check.
Yeah. No offense to nobody.
Handwritten too. Here, paid to the order of.
Yeah.
Now that's real. I mean, but that's a crazy thought. Like the only thing that I'll say for me personally that. Well, not the only thing, but one of the things that I do feel really grateful for is that anything that I make, I know I don't have to worry with my parents.
Yeah, that's good.
They've made that very clear from a young age. Even my mother specifically said to me, whatever, like, do not worry about us. You make what you make. Do not worry about us. We'll be fine. You get yours.
Yeah.
My parents said the same thing.
Changes kind of how you, perceive your own situation, right? I guess it could kind of make you a little bit more selfish by nature, right? Because so many people, at least perceive selfishly, right? Because so many people do kind of reach back and help those family members, and they feel like you ain't doing that. I'm like, well, they said not to. What you mean? I thought we had an understanding. You don't know my situation, nigga. Fuck you.
Said I can't help my parents. They still make more money than me.
No, there's nothing.
They not even working. They've been retired for forever.
To help my family. I mean, you can help them, but like I could like
I can't.
There's a point I could get to where I could help my family. Not now, but there's a point I could get to where I could help them. But by then, it's marginal, right? Yeah. It's not. I'm not changing their lifestyle. I'm just like making them making it a little easier.
Yeah,
like going to the store getting groceries and
or
shit.
Or like, all right, how much you got left on this? Well, we only got a little bit. It's not really a big deal. Well, I'll just pay it off.
I'll put
guess,
that $35
so you can go on vacation. So you can go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you can go just live it up as old folks.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Can't nobody see you for real.
Oh, you just gotta go under that one.
Oh shoot! In that case, I could. But y'all even out of why I swap the black people, especially if you don't use the word oppression. For one,
you know you don't have a mic, right?
Huh?
You don't have a mic.
I don't need a mic.
No, I'm saying we can't really hear you.
Yeah, ain't no
they
wrong
can't
with
hear you, bro.
And they're gonna be able to hear you.
No, but
at
like we
all.
can't have this pause because it'll just be like a
Oh, it
pause of
sounds
us.
like a nigga.
It would be dry airspace. It would be wild.
Yeah, you can't.
Talk about children
Wow.
of single mothers.
Yeah, well, my mom
Well,
was a single
well,
mother.
that's what we were doing.
Nah, but like
That's
how
what we're
does a
doing.
single mother use lack of knowledge about money in a relationship with a young male she's raising, because that's one of the main power dynamics you have to keep. That once it's broken, that's it. He's on his own, and now you rely on this creature.
Well, we can talk about that on your episode.
I ain't gonna look.
Yeah.
That's a lot to cover.
Go to the bathroom, man. Go to the bathroom.
How long my episode?
Well, it's only we haven't even been on this hour yet, so you'd be surprised you could put in an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
No,
man.
yeah. So that was a really big dry spot in the fucking audio there. God damn, that didn't help at all.
Well, that's what editing is for, right?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the fact that for black people, do you think struggle is just normal?
How do we feel that for black people that the struggle is normal?
I think we've made struggle almost normal.
Okay. So
And
Nina,
people find it odd when you're not struggling.
yeah, that's a good question, Nina, and I think that's a good question for the audience too. So, what is it like? Why do we feel like as black folks, if we don't struggle, we're not normal? We're not living an authentic black experience. We're infatuated with the bullshit. Even to our movies, bro. Our movies is if it's damn man, my life is trash, and that's it. And I came up maybe like that's it. That's our movies.
On all my friends.
Yeah, like damn, like my life is ass. Like why is that?
But I don't feel like we're infatuated with the struggle. I just feel like life will bring you struggle, good
Okay.
or bad.
Okay.
Like life will bring you struggle, good or bad. Now, whether you have the resources to kind of maneuver how life's about to hit you, that's different. And black people don't have as many resources, so it hits us a little harder.
So the reality of our lives that our lives are just more often ass, basically.
Well, we get hit a little harder when life hits us. We get hit a little harder because we don't have the resources to combat them. It's almost like if we didn't prepare for the fight, or we don't have the boxing gloves for it. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm like I wake up every day like, how's the man gonna get me down today, or how's life gonna treat me today? It's
How
just like
life gonna treat me bad.
But it's like if my
How
car breaks
life-
down, that's
Country is
one
fucked.
car that I have. Now I'm on MARTA trying to make it every hour or whatever, dealing with that. Versus if I was a little wealthier, etc. Oh, my Mustang broke down. No worries, I'll take the Benz. Like it's like that's
Talk
different.
about it.
So I just think that black people, obviously because #slavery, we don't have all the
slavery.
resources to basically combat the things that life brings us, because everybody has struggles, everybody has problems, but I just think we just don't have at least sometimes the tools to be able to combat that a little
I
bit
like
better.
that. I just want to end on that note, man. I said, where we at, Rob? 55. I think that's perfect, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us again on another episode of the MudPolitical podcast.
That was great, man.
We do
Real
this
great.
once a week. Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the Google Play Store, YouTube. Please don't forget to YouTube. Subscribe. We do this once a week. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much, Nina.
Oh, you're so welcome.